What's up, everybody? Mad Max here on day 2 of working on the car with my buddy Chris.
Yep.
So today we're putting the stock injectors back in and doing a timing belt and water pump. And hopefully by the end of the day the car will be running. I don't know if that's actually going to happen or not, but fingers crossed. Really, fingers crossed here. Alright, so I got all the stock injector plugs sitting right here on there. Starting to pull off the aftermarket injector plugs. I got my soldering iron here, and as you can see I got some heat shrink on there already. So I'm going to solder these up real quick so we can put the stock injectors back in. And I also have a factory fuel rail that's going to go back in instead of that modified piece of junk that's in there. Already got the power steering pump off. Got all the belts off. As you saw last night, so the downpipe's still sitting there. You guys saw the bumper off last night. I put it back on. I mounted the power steering cooler back again. Put in the metal brace that's behind the bumper over here. And put the bumper back on to some degree. It's not bolted in because I figure we're probably going to have to pull it off again. So I'm going to try and put this thing, as I said, back to stock for the rest of the day here. So just watch and see. Can you just hold this back and hold the wire like that?
Fucking burn me.
I'm not gonna burn you. Don't worry about it. Just
fucking
hold it so
stab
the
you,
wires.
bro.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm gonna fucking stab your ass, bro.
You are Spanish, so this doesn't come as a surprise.
I mean, I'm Puerto Rican, so yeah, I might fucking shank your ass
Yeah,
instead.
that definitely wouldn't be a surprise then.
Good thing it wipes right off.
It just, you know what it is? It cools by the time it hits the ground enough to not stick. Alright, so that's good. Now, which one's yellow black? There's yellow black.
The one on the right.
Your right, my left.
Well, yeah, you
Just stop.
Whoops.
Whoops. Indeed. Hold on a second. You got both of them. Alright, do the same thing in here. Hold on a second. And that injector's done. Alright, just gotta do that 3 more times.
Yeah, move your ass. Let's go. So you can do your
No, it's
one
fine.
at a time. Which one are you doing
It's
first?
fine.
Yellow or blue?
I'm gonna do the yellow one first, I think. Done. Just hold it still.
Yeah, you didn't find any type of like module, right?
What do you
Like with a bracket, like any type of anything else, right?
No.
Okay, good. Now this is on the Accords, preludes, and an
Fuck
injector
this.
box.
Can you open up that left cabinet again? There's a torch in there. I'm just gonna. Perfect. Done. See how good that was? Don't try that at home. Please don't try that at home.
Only at Max's house.
Oh look, it heated that up very nicely too. Woo! This got hot. Alright, this is perfect. Just like,
This actually looks really cool.
yeah, except for the corroded other mounts.
Yeah, it's removable, right?
Yeah, I know.
Granted, if you want, you put a nice little gunmetal on that. Or paint it black.
No, I'm just gonna get those probably sandblasted and repowder coated. Alright,
Yeah.
so that's 2 out of 4. Alright, time for number 3. The injector wiring is done. Pulling the fuel rail off with the injectors, and we're gonna put the original injectors in.
I'm gonna cut that.
You're gonna cut this?
Cut it.
Yeah, I guess you gotta put fuel.
7/8 for that nut.
What? Which nut?
See right here?
Oh, this one?
Yes, sir. Keep going, you're good. You got unscrew it by hand if anything.
Hold on a second here, let me just.
Fuel's gonna come out of there, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Just letting you know if you did.
you throw that? We don't need that anymore. So.
Toss it right here for you. I'm poor.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it's old.
It might pour out.
Or it didn't.
Not yet. Oh, wait. There's the maybe. There's two of them. There's that one.
Oh, because it's a banjo.
Yeah. There's one. One behind it.
Oh, and I just spilled fuel all over because there's some left in there.
It's okay. It's true. We need that.
And we can pull that regulator out. Pull the whatever that. I think that's like a boost. I don't think it's a booster pump, but I think that has like reserve in it. Like that purple thing. I wonder if that's like a reserve like fuel thing for.
That's possible. It's probably where it's probably like how the like you know how some fuel pressure regulators have like a vacuum port.
Yeah.
That'll increase pressure with boost. Maybe that's what that does. All right, hold up. Don't pull it out yet. Try to get the injectors from the bottom and pull them out with the injectors.
Alright, so 2 injectors came out with the rail, 2 didn't.
It's good.
That's fine. Take that out. Oh. You want another rig? Here.
So I could drain it or not. Put it somewhere. Oh, right on, bitch.
That's 1 injector and it's 2 injectors. Alright, I got the injectors out.
What the hell is that?
Old fuel.
Jesus Christ, you see that? The color? It's like red. Maybe it was sell these too. 310s. Not even an upgrade.
What do you mean not even an upgrade?
Only 310s. I would have expected at least maybe 550s, you know?
Hey. Fuel pressure regulator out and dripping gasoline all over me. It's okay. That's why I wear shitty clothes for stuff like this. Can I go on a little bit further?
Yeah.
Well, listen, I know that we don't have oil in the car, but well, we have some oil in the car, but it's gonna pee out.
Listen, don't risk it, alright?
Yeah.
Wait.
Anything?
I'm looking.
I don't hear. Turn it off. Turn it off. Turn it off.
I'm looking. Now shut it off. Prime it again. Shut it off. Prime it again. Cycle it a couple times, you know what I mean? Just so I can get a look and see if it's leaking or not. One more time for a good minute. Good?
All right.
Gucci.
Gucci. Hold on. Gucci.
Gucci.
Crack it. Yeah.
Coming off right away.
Nice. All right. You want to jack up while I film,
No.
or do you want to film while I
I'll film while you jack up.
jack up?
Because if something happens,
Yeah.
I want you to be responsible.
Oh, great. This is so annoying. You know what? Screw this. Oh, look at that. Would you look at that? There we go.
Easy.
That one's
Hold
off
up.
the ground.
Dude, hold this real quick. I'm going to see if your exhaust is hitting something over there. See if you get hitting the muffler.
Is it? Can it be?
So how much it went down?
Yeah. I wish I had just gotten that on film. Oh, this is off the ground, man.
Yeah, it should be okay.
You think it needs tires?
I say it needs slicks. Oh my god, it's got
The belt.
It's got the original sticker on the shock.
Yeah, there it is, the original sticker.
Is it leaking?
All right, time to drain this oil, and hopefully it doesn't spill all over me. It is. Ooh, I got an O2 sensor in my mouth.
That's what she said.
Ugh.
You finished with the 14?
Yeah.
Alright.
The rest of the bolts are 14 too. All right, so all the oil pan bolts are out. Would you like to do the honors, Mr. Tasama?
I'm fucking doing it. Oh, excuse my language. How is it on that side? Is it coming off?
Yeah. It's all in the studs, that's all.
Look at that, baby.
And look at that, the stud taking it off the studs. Hey-oh. Oh, snap.
She is off, my friend. Oh, shit.
What's in here? Anything good in there? Anything bad in there?
It's stuck.
No, I'm looking for shavings and stuff. Everything looks fine.
Everything looks pretty fine.
Everything looks nice and clean and untouched.
We'll wipe this down a little bit.
Yep. Scrape it, wipe it down.
So, here.
Right there, there's RTV.
And then on the other
right
side.
There.
And then I think on the corners here.
There, and
over
probably there.
So I think that's the rear main. Not sure.
That would be the sideways main. Isn't that the sideways main seal? Wow, that...
That's just
Alright.
kind of dirty.
Oh, I can see the return line.
Can you?
Yeah.
See the oil filter?
It's right next to the oil filter.
Oh, yeah. I gotta look at it, actually.
The welts aren't the worst on the inside.
Are they even welts?
The welts aren't bad on the
Why do I
inside.
have JB? Wait, you should show the front of this. Look at this garbage.
Turn it. Keep turning. Keep turning.
Just try not to dip it into the. You see
Yeah.
that JB weld, bro?
Yeah, buddy. JB
Oh, they actually
weld.
did weld it.
They welded
like
it
you said.
nicely on the inside.
So why?
Alrighty. So we're now Honda bonding on here. We don't have much space under here, so it's very difficult to film. So I apologize for the very shaky filming here. Nice little Honda bonding.
It's probably a little more than it needs.
Probably a little bit more.
But
a little dab will do you.
a little dab is good. A little dab a doodle.
A little dab will do you. Never heard that?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
That all looks good. Let's do those last two corners. Oh, guess not.
You want to make sure it doesn't leak past that. Just being a little anal, that's all. You know, I like anal.
And then we already decided that the grooves go oil pan side, not block side. While he's doing that, I just wanted to show you guys, so you can see, like, up in here, everything's nice and clean and shiny. And everything looks good.
I actually put on, I think, a little bit more than I needed. But
Whatever.
we'll wipe off after we tighten it down. We'll wipe it off. Whatever sticks out.
Yep. By the way, S2000 oil filter in there. We got the original oil pressure sensor back in.
You know why?
There's a
'Cause we're
T-fitting in
fancy.
there that was terrible to pull out. Because we had two people, it actually went very smoothly. But if it was one person, it would have been the most miserable experience of my life. So, thanks, Chris.
Let's do this. Let's put
All
this
right.
pan on my man's.
Let's grab the pan and let's go. All right, you ready?
Are you ready?
I'm ready. Dun, 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 bam, bam. Oh, fuck.
That worked
right.
out so good.
Oh,
That worked out perfect, dude. Look at how new this is.
oh, it's so nice and shiny and new. Too bad nobody will ever see it while I'm driving down the road. I got 3 nuts over here.
Yeah, all you need to do is put the nuts for now. Hand tight. And then we can follow a little sequence.
Yeah, I feel like there's one right here. There is one that you can't see.
Already got 3 on, so.
All right, I gotta turn off the cam. I just dropped one in my mouth. I gotta turn the camera off for this. All right. Yeah, so there's the new oil pan in all of its glory. Never to be seen again. I'm not filming anymore. This is fucking boring. All right, so now putting this brace in, which goes around the oil pan. It kind of like, it kind of pins the block and the trans together for strength.
It's actually, yeah, it's a brace. It's a support brace.
Yeah, so that's back in now. And then that's all she wrote. Then we can put the exhaust on.
You like having them fly everywhere? I don't.
I don't like having them flying everywhere. So that's come on.
Should just be more.
It doesn't. It's just straight from off.
Good.
Now it's off. Alright, so you gotta
Got
get
these
these
off?
off.
Yeah, you can move that.
Yeah, do that.
That works slightly. The ones in the center might not be able to get off.
There we go. Whoops.
Matter of fact, you know what
There
I
we
would
go,
need?
There goes one.
They, like I said, they fly around all over the place.
So the reason why I am prying away at this is because this is an old valve cover that is not going to get reused. So I think it's time.
Talk, dude.
That's it. Let's see what we got.
Flip it from that side. It's a little stuck in the corner.
There
There you go. Easy with that little grommet. I don't know where that's from.
Wow, it's the original timing belt. And again, P72 on it.
It's actually new.
Huh?
It's actually good.
Are you serious?
Well, I gotta see the bottom end to see if it's cracking or pitting. I can't see from here, obviously, but it looks new.
Yeah, but that's not original. I mean, that's the original
That's
timing
original.
belt.
Yeah, I wouldn't leave it on, personally.
So you can see that there's like some dirty stuff that's in here on the edges, but the inside of the engine is super clean.
What do you expect from a 30,000 mile engine?
Yeah.
Realistically.
Realistically, yeah. Trying to pull the crank pulley off at this point. The bolt came loose. Now, if this ever gives you an issue, do not use heat.
And don't pry it.
And don't pry on it.
If you do it like.
Or you do it lightly, like with that little tiny snap-on trim tool, which is not going to do any damage.
We'll walk off. I mean, this car has sat for a very long time. It does not help. But it will come off.
It's coming off. There we go.
And
It's off.
the key.
The key came out?
Don't forget that.
What, the key came out?
No, that's okay. Just saying. Don't forget the key. If you forget the key, you're not gonna have a good time.
Nope. Bad time will be had by all.
Won't have a good time.
So, what we did was up top, before taking this off, we got the timing marks aligned. As you can see, the cams say up and up. Timing marks aligned, and then put in those punches there to hold the cams in line, and that's actually just indicating top dead center. So we put that extension in there so it moves up and down with the piston. Obviously, don't turn your car on like this, but it's there so that you can take it apart and pull the timing belt. We're pulling the engine mount out so we can get the timing belt out and around. Got the new timing belt right here. Old timing belt came off without even releasing tension, which means it was probably tensioner was probably really bad, which is kind of scary. So this thing could have imploded at any point in time. So I don't know if you guys can see. I'm just going to tilt it up real quick here. Down there. So basically you have 1, 2, 3 bolts, and then you have the center bolt here, and you have to completely remove the mount. And then you can slide the belt out.
A lot of people take off the actual post on the block, but we're not doing that.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'd rather do this.
Chris just checked the timing. We're all good there. While I have the water pump out and in my hand before I toss it, as you can see, the gasket on the water pump actually started to fail. So you can see a little bit of corrosion right here. And the gasket is actually flat. This is supposed to be a rounded O-ring. So the gasket basically failed. And it's not worth just doing a gasket because when you're in there, you're in there. So did the water pump, did the timing belt, which actually, believe it or not, somehow, even though it was an original timing belt, wasn't dry rotted. But, you know, while you're in there, you might as well. Alright, so this is basically it tonight. We're just wrapping this up. We're going to clean up my garage so I can fit the Audi back in. Ton of progress made. Still got to do radiator, AC condenser, AC lines, valve cover, accessory belts, and I guess put the wheel back on. That's about it. So thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Hope you enjoyed this video. You'll see more of this soon, finishing up this bad boy. Thanks again.